Hi everyone, Melissa here. In today's video, I want to talk about why circumstances don't matter. So, you probably heard that term before if you've been learning about law of assumption. I think it's a really important thing to grasp, and I think it will really help if you are someone who feels like they're spiraling or is getting caught up on the 3D a lot and reacting and getting triggered. I think this video will really help you. Before I get into it, I just want to remind everybody, we are giving away a free course. You can find it in the link, will be in the description of this video, so check it out. Okay, circumstances don't matter. What does that mean? Here is the quick synopsis, right? Circumstances are only an illusion. They are the byproduct of your assumptions and beliefs. The physical 3D reality is not what's real. What's real is the 4D plane in your mind, your imagination. Okay? So, when you react to a circumstance you are experiencing in the 3D physical reality, you are giving your power away as a creator. You are deciding that an illusion has power over you and determines what is going to happen in your life or what is true in your life, instead of deciding what's true here based on your assumptions and beliefs and then watching it show up for you in the 3D physical reality for you to experience. So the way it works is you have a thought or belief about something, you accept it as true, and then your mind is like, your subconscious mind is like, okay, cool, here you go. And it pushes it out into the 3D plane, physical reality, for you to then experience. So when you react to circumstances in the 3D, it's basically like you are looking at your reflection in the mirror and getting mad at the mirror. You know, the mirror can't change your reflection. Only you can do that. So the circumstances, the 3D reality can't change your circumstances. There's no power there. Only you can do that. And the way you do that is within. The work is always done within. So if you feel like you need to manipulate the 3D to get what you want, that's backwards. And it's not going to result in the way you would like. You know, you're not going to get the outcome you would like because you're trying to force an illusion, right? All you have to do is change what you're perceiving as true about whatever you don't like. And then the thing that you don't like must change based on your new assumption of what is true about it. So that's the most beautiful thing about circumstances don't matter, because you can see a circumstance and really dislike it, and you're not stuck with it. You don't have to just deal with it. You know, you don't have to just throw your hands up and give up. You know, you can, but that's not fun, and I wouldn't recommend it. Instead, go within, ask yourself, what do I believe is true about this? Whatever you come up with, whatever answer you come up with that you don't like, there's where you know you need to shift your belief about it. And the way we can do that is through a bunch of the tools and techniques that we give on this channel. And Neville talks about some. SATS is a big one. Affirmations, scripting, you know, any manifestation technique that you learn about, the main objective of that is to help to introduce a new possible truth, right? To help you see the possibility of a new truth, right? And as you do the technique more, especially with affirmations, as you say them more, you start to believe, oh yeah, this is totally possible. Oh yeah, this is actually true now. And then because your belief about it has shifted, guess what? There's no other option but for it to shift then in the 3D, because it happens up here. We believe it's up here. We experience it first in our mind. We experience it as true and real and done and wish fulfilled in our mind. And then it must then the next step is it just pushes out in the 3D plane for us to then experience in the physical world. So we get to experience it twice, right? You don't even realize we're doing that. We're so good at it. We do it all day long. You know, you're already thinking something about something, and then it shows up that way for you, confirming your belief about that thing. So like an example could be, let's say you're super stressed out about money and you're feeling broke, right? So you have beliefs already that you don't have enough money. So you've already got a story going on there. And probably if you're thinking that, there's layers to that story. So it's probably like, I don't make enough money. Where's money going to come from? I have too many bills. People are always taking money from me and asking for money from me, and I never have enough to pay things. I can't do what I want because I don't have enough. You know, see, there's all those beliefs layered on top of that one story about not having enough money. Guess what? Your subconscious mind is like, okay, cool, here you go. And boom, now all your 3D circumstances must show you that you're right. You don't have enough money, because that is what you are believing is true. That's what you're accepting as real, right? But if you take those circumstances, like let's say your bank account is negative, right? If you look at that circumstance and react to it and get upset and dwell in it and just talk about it with all your friends, and, you know, are constantly like looking for ways to make money, and, you know, deciding you can't go places and do things because you don't have enough and feeling awful about it, all you're doing is perpetuating that story to play out for you, because you're keeping that belief that you don't have enough alive constantly with your affirmations and your mental diet about the fact that you decided that you don't have enough. So the 3D is only just showing that back to you on a loop over and over and over and over again in every possible way. And as you shift your beliefs about it, maybe your beliefs get stronger about it, and then you feel like you really have less and less and less and less and less. And so then that's just going to have to keep showing up for you in the physical reality. So beautiful part about all of this is you get to change it. You can change it right now. Every moment is a new moment to change, because it's always now. It's always now. It's now right now. It's now right now. It's now right now. It's always the present, right? So in this present moment, take a circumstance that you are experiencing that you don't like and ask yourself, what am I believing is true about this right now? If it's a bill that you can't pay, you're believing that you don't have enough. If it's a breakup, you're believing that you're rejected. If it's a diagnosis, you're believing that you're ill. You know, so find that circumstance, ask yourself what you're believing is true about it. Maybe it's something that somebody said about it that you accepted is true. Maybe it's a belief you've had since you were a child. Maybe it's something you heard on TV. Maybe it's something you just decided because something else happened and it seemed like that made sense, and so that's what you decreed as true. I don't know, but any one of those things could be possible, right? Now your job, once you acknowledge that belief, start to change it. Start to affirm for the opposite. Start to affirm for what you want instead. Start to affirm that what you want is true instead. Start to perceive a new truth about this crappy circumstance. If it's that you don't have enough, no, I always have enough money. Money's coming to me from everywhere. There's a million ways I could make money every single day. If it's that you are broken up, exes get back together all the time. This person totally loves me. You know, there's no way they can go without talking to me every day. We're totally going to get back together. In fact, we're together already right now. If it's an illness, you know, people heal from every single illness every single day. Every single illness, every single day, somebody has healed from, because they had the belief that they could, that they did, right? So you can do that too. If they can do it, you can do it. You know, no one's circumstances are bigger or less than yours, because they are only ever coming from the assumptions and beliefs about whatever that thing is. So, and start deciding that your body is in complete and perfect health. Start deciding that you feel wonderful. Start deciding that it was a misdiagnosis. Start deciding that a second opinion is, you know, more valuable than the first opinion. You know, start changing your mind about what is true, about whatever the awful circumstance is. And if you have great circumstances in your life, wonderful. Keep those assumptions up. Build upon them. Keep that momentum going, because that's great. You're getting what you want, right? So, I mean, start to notice your thoughts. Start to notice what you believe is true about things, and be really honest with yourself. And if you will commit to doing that, you will be able to easily figure out what beliefs you need to change in order to get the circumstances to shift in the way that you would like. And remember, you don't need to get caught up on the how. That's not even your job, which is so wonderful. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to focus on what is true instead. What do I want to believe is true instead? What new perspective do I want to have on this seemingly crappy circumstance? Which, by the way, we give meaning to everything because they're based on our beliefs and our assumptions. So you are the one deciding that it's crappy. You are the one deciding that it's wonderful. So, you know, what meaning are you giving it? Ask yourself that too. That will help you determine where maybe there's some beliefs that need to be shifted. And if you need help shifting beliefs, figuring out what beliefs need to be shifted, not reacting, coaching can be super valuable for that. So if you would like some help figuring any of that stuff out, I would love to meet you and help you. Links for my coaching are also in the description box of this video. And I just want to close this out with saying, a circumstance only has power over you in your life if you decide that it does. So start today. Decide something does not have power over you, because you determine the circumstance based on your thoughts and assumptions. And have fun with it. Have fun with it. Start creating what you want and a beautiful life instead. Okay? I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and being part of our community. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one.